So I'm going to be giving you guys my long-term review on the Galaxy Z Flip 3. Now, I've mentioned this has been one of my favorite phones to release this year, which is saying a lot because I own over 100 plus phones. I know it's pretty crazy. Now, it also comes with a friendlier price point at $1,000 as opposed to buying the new Z Fold. And for the most part, I've kept it in its box since getting it, so let's take it out. Now, some of the basic specs for this phone, it's got a 6.7-inch foldable dynamic AMOLED 2X display, which looks awesome. It's got an aluminum frame, Gorilla Glass Victus on the front, and it's got the cool cover screen on it. Now, I've said before, when you fold it in half, it kind of just reminds me of a big saltine cracker. I know that's a really weird comparison, but when you take it with you, it's very easy to carry around compared to a lot of other phones out there. Now, the cover screen, I got that Superman GIF. Looks pretty sweet, right? And I've got a Superman wallpaper going on. Don't ask me why. I guess I'm just all about Superman lately. Now, the first thing I want to talk about is the camera on this phone, which is really good, right? Samsung phones, for the most part, always have really good cameras. So you're going to get that on the Z Flip 3. It's got a 12 megapixel, 10 megapixel selfie camera. It can record in 4K at 30 frames per second. Now, my example picture is my Jason Voorhees coffee mug. I just love this thing. Plus, right now we are in October. It's all about that Halloween theme. Another picture I took on here is my Spigen Tough Armor series case for this phone. I'm actually going to grab this case. Now, what's weird about the Z Flip 3 is that it's not your typical phone to buy a case for because the cases are like customized. And this one right here is really cool. You can see it's got that middle part that makes it foldable. And you know what, this case comes in a few different colors and it's like $18. So if you ended up getting this phone, then yeah, I'd definitely recommend checking this case out. It's the Spigen Tough Armor series. We're just kind of folding it in half one more time here. Now, the next thing I want to do is go over the sound quality, play some video on the display for you guys. So I'm going to let this run for like a minute. So let's check this out.
Your team again, Reed?
Don't need them to take you on, Aaron. You'll have to do better than that.
It's all yours, Groz. For the Empire!
I can handle this, Sentinel.
Think again.
And before we get more into this, I want to recommend everyone check out the Binance US app. Now, this is my go-to cryptocurrency trading app that I highly recommend checking out, especially if you're not in crypto right now. Now, cryptocurrency is a great way to make money using your phone. So if you guys want to learn more about Binance US or get started, we'll have some bonus sign-up and resource links in both the description and comments. Next, I'm going to get into performance. I'm going to play a couple different games on here. High graphic, of course. We're going to do Marvel Contest of Champions, and then we're going to play some Into the Dead 2. Now, I love both these games, and I will say when it comes to gaming, especially on what's available Samsung phone-wise, I do really like the Note series phones still. I got the Galaxy S21 I've been using a lot, but I will say I've started to just prefer this phone. Another thing, too, is that this phone, for all the times I've folded it so far, there's no crease that you see in the middle of it. I guess that's just the technology Samsung has with, the display on this phone. But anyways, we've got the Hulk right now just kind of doing his thing. Yeah, I mean, gaming on this phone is just, it's awesome. So yeah, I'm going to play one match here, and then I'm going to throw up one more. I think I'm going to go with Cyclops. He's one of the characters I've got in Odin. Of course, if you have any questions about the Z Flip 3, you can also message me below in the comments. I'll definitely get back to you. Okay, now it looks like we've got the Hulk we're going to go up against. I guess we could go Hulk on Hulk, but I think I'm going to go with Cyclops because I love the laser beam. So let's do this. All right, that was pretty close. Okay, I'm going to play one more game here, Into the Dead 2, which is just an awesome first-person zombie shooter. I'm going to try to get 100 kills. Then I'm going to kind of like wrap things up, talk about if this phone is worth getting, especially for the long term. Okay, so bottom line, even though this phone is $1,000, which obviously is not cheap by any means, it's still cheaper than getting the new Z Fold. Plus, long term, I think this phone's going to be good for years. You could probably use this phone for 3 or 4 years easy. So it's also got the cool cover screen, which I barely touched on here. I just showed you my Superman GIF. You can actually play games and run apps on the cover screen. I released a video not too long ago about how to do this, and I'm actually going to throw it up. So it's kind of funny that you can use this to do things on your phone. Like this is just a game, Alto's Odyssey. I'm throwing up real quick here, and it's just crazy that like you can actually like play games and run apps on the cover screen. It's pretty ridiculous. Okay, yes, but definitely, I would not hesitate. I would definitely buy this phone. Another nice thing about it is that Samsung has some pretty cool deals going on for it as well. And if you wanted to, learn more about that, I'll throw some links in both the description and comments. All right, guys, thanks for watching it. We'll see you in the next video.